That ABC primetime clip aired back in 2005. And when it did, $5 million worth of orders came in, because at the end of the clip it used to say, for more information go to abcnews.com. Well, everybody did. They ordered the product, $5 million worth of orders came in, the stock went from $1 a share to $20 overnight on sheer speculation as to what this product could do inside people's bodies. There was only one little tiny problem, which was fabulous for us, and that is that Dr. Joe McCord is a researcher and a scientist, and he had absolutely no infrastructure in place. There was no sales team, there was no marketing team, there were 6 guys in an office answering the phone. What the heck's going on? Our phone is ringing off the hook, right? In fact, the Oprah people contacted Joe McCord shortly after the ABC primetime clip aired and asked, would he like to be on the Oprah show? And his only question, no kidding, was, who's Oprah? How's that? Who's Oprah? He never returned the call. Thank you, God. Because that's why we have this today. So the orders didn't get filled, the emails didn't get returned, the calls didn't get replaced, and you would have thought that was the end, but it was not, because other people saw this clip. Doctors, researchers, and scientists, and they started to contact Joe McCord. Hey, could we use your product in the study of renal failure, osteoarthritis, photoaging of the skin cancer, heart disease, coronary artery bypass, graft failure, Duchenne's muscular dystrophy? In fact, there's this incredible story. David Brown told me this. That was our president, by the way, if you didn't know that. He told this amazing story 14 months ago when I heard about this. There was a dad who saw the ABC primetime investigative report. He had a son with Duchenne's muscular dystrophy, and they were one of the lucky ones who got their product. He put his little boy on this product, and within a very short amount of time, this child was getting in and out of the SUV by himself for the first time ever. Extremely exciting for this family. So the dad started contacting other Duchenne's families and said, you know, I can't really explain this. I mean, I know Duchenne's is hooked up to oxidative stress, so we put our child on it and we're having some pretty big results. Would you like to try it too? And people started putting their children on this product. Well, it became such a story that it was taken up as a peer-reviewed, published study that you can read today by going to www.pubmed.gov. If you have a pen and paper, www.pubmed.gov. And you will see 8 peer-reviewed published studies in PubMed.gov. But you'll also find something very interesting too. If you go there and type in oxidative stress, you will see over 90,000 studies there linking oxidative stress to over 200 diseases. Things like lupus and fibromyalgia, and allergies and acne and warts and diabetes and obesity. I mean, just amazing. Then if you go there and type in just Protandim, Protandim, you will see, and by the way, went and met with Joe McCord a little over a year ago, 14 months ago, wherever we are, and it was pro versus con in the body and in tandem, these 5 plant ingredients, therefore the name Protandim. So if you go type in Protandim, you will see 8 peer-reviewed published studies there. And they are phenomenal. I mean, I never read them because I'm no scientist, but I know who's funded them, I know who has initiated them, and that's the important part, is that these studies are initiated and funded by other people, third-party independent researchers like University of Colorado, Denver Health Medical Center, Universities of Florida, Kentucky, Michigan, Virginia Commonwealth, even places in Wales, Sweden, the Czech Republic, and Mexico City. So we even have, tell anybody, we have 2 studies that are being done right now by the U.S. military. One on our Navy SEALs as they recover from intense workouts and stress on their bodies, and certainly sleeplessness, right, sleep deprivation. We have another study that's an altitude sickness study, and these are bearing some pretty exciting preliminary results. So U.S. military studying the product. So anyway, you'll want to check out PubMed.gov. And back to the story. ABC primetime clip aired. Nobody got their stuff, right? No infrastructure. We thought it was over, but it wasn't. Well, here's the deal. Remember I told you stock went from $1 to $20 overnight? Well, it plummeted after that because nobody got their product. It plummeted, went down to 7 cents a share. Almost was taken off the registry. Well, the shareholders started to say, okay, so we've got some pretty exciting anecdotal evidence coming in, right? We've heard some amazing stories about what this product is doing for people. We've got some third-party independent researchers and universities and institutions studying it. Why is our stock so low? And what are you going to do to get this product out there? Well, they tried online and that didn't work. So they decided to try retail outlets like GNC and Rite Aid. They did. The product sold about 1/4 of a bottle per store per month for 4 years. Unbelievably, it didn't work. Why? Because this is a pretty nondescript little bottle, right? $49.95 on the shelves. Says, clinically proven to reduce free radical damage. What did that mean in 2005? People really didn't know, and some people don't know today. I tell people, I had a guy at a meeting one time say, you know, I feel great. Why do I need to take this product? I said, because you live on planet Earth. Are you kidding me? We're breathing the air, we're pumping gas, right? Sodium benzoate, sucking it in, right? We've got additives, pesticides, preservatives, fungicides, GMOs, genetically modified organisms in our food. Our body doesn't even recognize some of the stuff we eat. We are drinking water that's chemically safe, right? They put some chemicals and additives in there to make our water so-called safe. And then we have the stress of everyday living. These are hits on our cells. We put that cell phone up here, bang, 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 on the brain, changing the cells of your body, right? That's called brain cancer. You've got the microwave oven. You've got the car battery. You guys, we don't have a chance. This is a different world today than it was 100 years ago. There is nobody in this room that does not need this product, in my never-to-be-humble opinion. I stole that from, who is it, Dr. Laura Schlesinger, I think, said that? Never to be humble. Anyway, just kidding. But we all need this product. So the shareholders are irritated, right? How are we going to get this out there? Didn't work on the shelves of GNC. Nobody knew what it was. And everybody knows what vitamin C and vitamin E are, right? These amazing antioxidants. Acai berries, blueberries, fruits, and veggies. We all know those are good, so that's what everybody did. They didn't spend $49.95 on this bottle. It sat on the shelves year in and year at my attention. And one of them was just amazing. He said, when you take a direct antioxidant like vitamin C, vitamin E, acai berries, blueberries, fruits, veggies, all that, you are neutralizing free radicals at the rate of 1 to 1, like a Dixie cup of water on a house fire. Well, I was a little bit depressed. I've spent a lot of money on antioxidants over the last 2 decades. And I thought, it's incredible, a Dixie cup of water on a house fire. He said, when you put Protandim into the cells of your body, you're now neutralizing the free radicals at the rate of 1 million to 1 per second, every second, like a fire hose in every room of the house. And I sat there and no lie, the hair on the back of my neck stood up. And I said, Dr. McCord, who knows about this? And he very humbly, little guy, quiet, he says, you know, we've been trying to get the word out there for the last bunch of years. And I said, oh, this is very, very exciting. I said, do you have any idea what a big mouth I have? And he did look at me askance, you know, this researcher, and I knew at that moment, you know, there's a moment when you get into LifeVantage, and then there's a moment when LifeVantage gets into you. And I have to say, I think that was the moment when I went on fire. And I've been on fire ever since. And there are a lot of crazy people in this room on fire too. Amen? Anyway, so back to the story. Thank goodness David Brown was brought onto the scene. Former CEO and president of a billion-dollar company, amazing consultant, came on board and took one look at that ABC Primetime Investigative Report. I mean, I don't know about you, but that was goose pimple raising to me. I said to my friends too, I ain't doing this, but how can I get that product? I'll go anywhere right now. I mean, I'm a woman and I'm vain. I want to look better. So anyway, David looked at that clip and he said, are you kidding me? This is all positive. This is an amazing opportunity. This is word of mouth, person-to-person distribution. Nothing is more powerful than when I looked at my mom and I said, Mom, you know, I don't know what this is going to do for you, but it's all plants, 5 plants. No known side effects, no known drug interactions. I mean, why wouldn't you give it a shot? And it's 1 pill a day for 30 days, $40 plus tax and shipping. I mean, what could be better? Person-to-person distribution, word-of-mouth advertising is the most powerful form of advertising out there. And that's where we went May of 2009. I am so, so grateful. I feel like I've been struck by lightning twice. I'll tell you about the first time. But first, I want to tell you about my favorite. This is amazing. This is a little secret in a little blue bottle. Men too. This is our True Science Anti-Aging Moisturizer, and it has Protandim in it, right? So it's got 5 plant ingredients in it. And it's an amazing product that smells incredible, and I wish they sold it in 5-pound runs. So I really, really do. I would buy it. I would buy it, and I know a lot of people who would too. This is our anti-aging moisturizer. So when I talk about Protandim, I want you to remember it's in our True Science. This is a very well-kept secret. So it's got a wound healing response. I'll tell you about that too. So 5 plant ingredients. Milk thistle is all about liver health, right? If you know somebody that has a bad liver for good reasons or bad reasons, do not hold out on them. Get them on the product. So that's milk thistle. Green tea is about burning I keep saying that, burning fat and building your metabolism. Now, this is not a weight loss product. In fact, I'm going to get this out of the way right now. This product is not meant to cure, treat, prevent, or mitigate disease, right? This product is not the miracle. You know, I've got my fingers crossed behind my hand, but it isn't really. This is the miracle, the body. If we can take some of that oxidative stress off the body, we will allow it to heal itself. Am I right? Yes. This is all about the body. So we're just helping the body out. We are assisting our bodies in the healing response. That's it, healing response. So, milk thistle, green tea, and I'll tell you, this is not a weight loss product, but it's kind of a side effect. And I'm sorry to say to you women that men are having a faster response with that than us, but it comes over time. I was a little irritated when people were telling me I have no cravings for chocolate, I have no cravings for caffeine and sugar and salt, and I didn't feel that until 6 months went by. At 6 months, it was like someone turned on a light. I had no cravings for this stuff anymore. It is unbelievable. I'm married to a Brit, and he has a lot of beautiful British chocolate around, and I used to not be able to resist it. Now I want to look at it, but I don't want to eat it. It's amazing. So green tea, milk thistle, bacopa is a white flowering plant, and it grows in San Clemente, where I live, San Clemente, California, in tubs, and there's a reason I tell you that. It's a flowering plant. It boosts the production of SOD and catalase. Superoxide dismutase is the #1 anti-aging enzyme in the body, and Joe McCord discovered it over 40 years ago, which you'll see in the next video. He is amazing. He's actually in a category with people like Pierre-Marie Curie, Alexander Graham Bell, Orville Wright, Henry Ford. You'll really want to pay attention to that part. So that's bacopa. Let's see, green tea, milk, turmeric, how can I forget it? Turmeric, I already say that, is the yellow spice that you use in Indian cooking. It is a massive anti-inflammatory. It's been used for centuries all over the world. Inflammation is at the root of everything. Lupus, fibromyalgia, allergies, acne, warts, eczema, psoriasis, diabetes, obesity, all kinds of skin conditions, periodontal disease. If we can take down inflammation in the body, that healing response can happen. So it's not a miracle product, it's a miracle body. My body and your bodies, right? And the last one is ashwagandha. If you go to Wikipedia and look up any of these ingredients individually, you'll be so excited you can't even see straight, really. You'll run out and buy them all. Ashwagandha is a brain calmer. We're having some results with things like Parkinson's and dementia and depression and bipolar disorder and anxiety. I mean, everybody needs this product. I had a guy the other day that said, you know, it's really weird. I just feel more present to my life. And I thought, who wouldn't want that? So it's not, here's the second thing that Joe McCord said that got my attention. It's not about the 5 ingredients, even in synergy, that makes it so amazing. It's the ratio that Joe McCord hit that day After 40 years, you guys started 40 plant ingredients. Over 40 years, narrowed it down to 5. I mean, come on, I'm 50 years old. This guy's been alive my whole life. Didn't know who Oprah was, right? 40 plant ingredients, narrows it down to the 5, puts these 5 together, and bingo bango, he cracks a code when he hits a certain ratio. And this product becomes 1,800% more effective than any ingredient on its own. Isn't that amazing? 18 times greater in its efficacy, or 1,800%, same number. That was when I knew that we had something. I mean, so much so, and the reason I talk about Bacopa, I mean, can you really patent some white flowering plants in a pot? Can you really patent green tea, turmeric, ashwagandha? No, it's the ratio, and that has allowed 3 patents. Rumor has it it's 4 patents, Maria's got 4 patents, 18 to 22 years. In my opinion, this is not a good product. This is a medical breakthrough. That's my opinion. So we're going to have the 5-year update, and I'll tell you a little bit more. So let's go ahead and roll that 5-year update.
This is what I call a vertical disruption. It totally challenges their paradigm.
We're going to completely turn conventional wisdom on its ear.
It is one of those cutting-edge discoveries.
It's enormous what this can do for health.
It's a lot bigger than us. It's a lot bigger than all of us collectively.
And that's why there's so many universities that are studying it.
Developed after 40 years of research and exclusively for LifeVantage, Protandim is a true scientific breakthrough in anti-aging. Protandim has been reported on ABC, NBC, and PBS, featured in the Wall Street Journal, and described in CNN Chief Medical Correspondent Dr. Sanjay Gupta's book, Chasing Life, The Quest for Immortality. Protandim's creator, Dr. Joe McCord, is a world-renowned scientist and a pioneer in free radical biology. Dr. McCord is the discoverer of the key anti-aging enzyme superoxide dismutase. His role in the discovery is so significant, the enzyme is measured in McCord units.
When I was a graduate student at Duke University, my thesis research was the discovery of a new enzyme called superoxide dismutase. This enzyme had the odd function of scavenging free radicals in the human body.
For Dr. McCord's discovery of superoxide dismutase and his contributions in free radical biology, he was awarded the Elliott Cresson Medal. This medal is awarded to distinguished inventors and scientists, putting Dr. McCord in the same company as Pierre and Marie Curie, Alexander Graham Bell, Orville Wright, and Henry Ford. Dr. Joe McCord has devoted his life's work to the study of free radicals, their role in aging, and the many problems associated with aging.
Free radicals were known to be involved in a lot of damaging chemistry that's involved in the decay and the rusting phenomenon of metals.
When you break it down to what free radicals are, that is cellular damage at the cellular level. It's damaging of the cells, and that damage that is caused, that's what oxidative stress is. Oxidative stress, in layman's terms, is rusting from the inside out.
Consumers spend billions every year on antioxidants in the form of food and supplements, hoping to reduce these free radicals. But antioxidants from these sources can only eliminate 1 free radical for every 1 antioxidant molecule you consume. Protandim is scientifically proven to slow cellular damage caused by free radicals. Taking 1 Protandim 1 time per day for 30 days turns on these anti-aging enzymes in your body. Your own enzymes eliminate free radicals at a rate of 1 million to 1.
So 1 molecule of superoxide dismutase can react with up to 1 million free radicals per second, every second.
Protandim is a breakthrough poised to revolutionize the anti-aging industry. It is an entirely new and scientifically validated way to fight aging, reducing your oxidative stress levels to that of a 20-year-old after just 30 days.
We found, as many other scientists had documented, that there is a progressive increase in T-bars in your blood the older you get. When these same people took Protandim for 30 days, the age-dependent increase in lipid peroxidation was completely eliminated. After Protandim, we could no longer distinguish the 80-year-old from the 20-year-old. The statement that Protandim supplementation can completely eliminate the age-dependent increase in oxidative stress is a very powerful statement. It's been peer-reviewed. It's even been scrutinized by review regulatory agencies and completely validated.
Protandim is protected by 3 U.S. patents. Universities around the world continue to initiate and fund their own studies of Protandim and to evaluate how this anti-aging breakthrough can prevent and improve many of the hundreds of problems associated with aging.
Using the product, you're gonna definitely see the benefits in your life. And you can also know with surety, because of these studies that have been published, that it's going to do what you think it's going to do and what it's supposed to do.
I've never seen any product that has the kind of science and credibility that comes with Protandim.
I think the singular most amazing thing is that it's a product that has substance, science, history, human application like nothing else that our industry's seen.
Well, Protandim has such a wonderful story. The science is real. It's been borne out by clinical studies and countless research projects, but it requires a story to tell.
When I was 18, I met Bill, and he's my best friend. And nowhere along that journey did we decide that it was okay to have time stolen from us.
You know, for me, ascending the corporate ladder and turning my wife into a single mom and not getting to see my son but about an hour a day was the end of the rope for me.
There's so many people that's looking for something more, that need something more. They want to become healthier, they want to become wealthier, they want to be able to pay the bills.
People are struggling because they are depending on a model that's not working. Just simply is not working. We can't continue heading in a direction that's not working for us and expecting a different result. So we have to shift. We've got to change. We've got to ask, what can I do better? What can I do differently? I'm seeing a huge paradigm shift. You know, when people ask me, well, what do you do for a living? I say, network marketing. You know, and I'm proud to say that. I mean, like I said, when it is done right, it's the most awesome opportunity in the world.
And it wasn't until LifeVantage came along that we realized that, you know what, this is something we can do. This is something that we can do that can bring back our dreams.
I just knew there was more out there and that I was going to do anything that it took to get it.
Bill and I have done nothing that each of you can't do. We've just decided to not settle. We don't want to settle for a little. We want to settle for a lot of life. And we want to be able to give that to other people as well. And that is the biggest gift of all in being a part of LifeVantage.
When you have a product like Protandim and the quality of Protandim, and the world hasn't seen it yet, when the world hasn't seen a solution, they haven't seen the credibility, the science, the patents, all those things that people look for, when the world hasn't had that yet and they find it, then that's an opportunity. We can couple that with hard work and with a desire to do good for people in general. And when that happens, there's this magic thing that all lines up, and there's income involved.
You know, we've arrived at this point in time, whatever this is, where we've got this opportunity, we've got this product, and we've got the vehicle that will allow us not only to achieve our dreams, but to help other people achieve their dreams. I don't know that all of those ingredients have come together the way that they have for this product.
If you just knew what your life could be if you had a few more choices, you wouldn't put it off another day. One of the big things is just time together And if you knew that you were putting off just that quality time together when everybody leaves the house and he doesn't have to run off to a job, I don't have to run off to a job, and we'll just spend time together, and you can't buy that.
I guarantee you there's going to be not hundreds but thousands of people who are going to see Protandim everywhere and say, I was there in the beginning, I wish I had taken advantage of that.
Sometimes when we procrastinate, we miss the ship. We miss the opportunity. We miss that little window that could have changed everything.
All I ever wanted was my turn. And when I got my turn, I was going to take full advantage of it. I wasn't going to miss my chance.
I think that there's never been a better time for network marketing, and there's never been a better time for a company like LifeVantage.
There are events that have happened in our history that have changed the course of history. You can look back and you can see it. When Thomas Edison invented the light bulb, it changed the course of history. When Henry Ford invented the car again, it altered history. There's no question that this product is going to alter history. There's no question.
Not only do we have a true anti-aging product that's tested, backed up by science, we also have the inventor, the very person, Dr. McCord, with us as well. So we have Dr. McCord, which is Edison, and we've got the light, which is the true anti-aging product in the Protandim.
Do we stand at the crossroads of a wonderful opportunity that we'll be looking back years from now and people say, wow, LifeVantage, that was a company that came out of nowhere and really created a name for itself? I really think we do.
That morning after, and I said, you better sign me up. I didn't sleep all night. I'm going to tear this thing apart. I'm so excited. So anyway, is that exciting? Yeah. Woo! I love that video. So anyway, I loved when Eric Albertson said, all I ever wanted was my turn. I felt exactly the same way. I mean, I have never made more than $40,000 a year in my life before this industry. And I am just so phenomenally grateful. You work hard, you work hard and become teachable. You can do anything you want. My dad came to my home about 5 months ago and I said, you know, my dad's 72 and he's so cute. And I just love my dad. And you just start to really notice when your parents age, they kind of age more rapidly. And I was like, oh, I see my dad aging for the first time ever, you know? And he had the little crusties in his eyebrows and he had the rosacea here. I said, Dad, you need to use my cream. And he said, well, honey, how much is it? I said, it's $70 plus tax and shipping. He went, oh, $70? He said, I'm not used to spending that kind of money on moisturizers, honey, I'm old. And I said, well, Dad, you might want to look in the mirror. You need to give it a shot. So anyway, business tip, make people pay for the product. Don't give it away. I made him peel off those $8, $10 bills and $5, right? And I made him give me $85 because I knew he would use it. Now, if I gave him the bottle, it'd still be sitting at home, right? But he used it, and he didn't share it, and he put it on his skin. Well, they didn't tell me that he got on auto ship. And 3 months later, I saw him in Jacksonville at our family reunion. And I am telling you, I have my dad back. I got the younger model. He looks amazing. I was shocked. His skin is absolutely amazing. So I love this product. I've been around now for 14 months, not as long as some people in the room. We've got medical professionals in the room that have been around longer than me, but I'm telling you, like I said, this is not a cure. Absolutely not a cure. But I'm telling you, you are a mean person if you do not share it. That's what I feel. And I walk by people in the street and I stop them when I see somebody with a cane or somebody limping or somebody with braces on their legs. I cannot go by them. And I tell them, you may think I'm crazy, and my goodness, you are right. But I've got to tell you about something, and it's your determination whether you're going to look it up. But I've got something that I need to share with you. So you've got to share this to keep it, and to keep the beautiful results, you've got to share it. So anyway, like I said, I've been struck by lightning twice. I've been very, very fortunate. Back in 2007, I have been doing Bikram yoga, the hot yoga in a hot room. Anybody? You guys have it hot enough. You don't even need to go in a room. I had 19 last week. Oh my God, 2 weeks ago. Anyway, good thing you brought in Desert Thunder, getting all this good weather, right? This cooler weather. But anyway, I have been doing the Bikram yoga for years, like 5-6 years. You sweat out the good, the bad, and the ugly. And I ate a lot of green stuff, but I didn't eat a lot of fruit. And somebody brought me a bottle of fruit, and I drank it, and I felt like the bionic woman. I am not kidding. I felt like someone had plugged me into the wall. I got so excited. I found out there was a business attached, and I didn't care. I was just excited. Ran around, screamed and yelled about the product for a few years, put 130 people into my business, and it turned into 30,000 people in this company in 2 years paid me $1 million to share this product. Remember, I have never made more than 40 a year in my life, and I have always worked hard. I have always been a leader. I have worked tirelessly. So if you're out there and you have worked hard and you think, how in the world am I ever going to get ahead? I want to tell you it is absolutely possible. Is it going to be easy? No, but it's possible. It is absolutely possible. You become teachable, you be a good student, you follow the leader, and you can do whatever you want to do. Now, if you're here tonight to learn about this incredible product, I am so excited you're here. 75% of the people in my business are just preferred customers. They don't give a rat about making money. They just got on AutoShip and said, I want to look and feel better. And they take the product every month that comes to their door, and everybody's happy, right? So that's like 7,500 people in my business just want to take the product. So if that's what you're here for tonight, we are absolutely delighted to have you. Thank you for coming. If you say, are you kidding me? I could not share this if I tried. And that's what I said. I'm all in. I mean, I knew I was onto something. All I had to do was see clip 1 and clip 2, and I said, sign me up. So if that's you, and you want to share it with some people, you can earn part-time, full-time, or big-time income doing this. Now, I've always been interested in big-time income. I just never made any. But I'll tell you, not so I could buy a bigger house. I'm not kidding. Not so I could buy a bigger house. Not so I could buy a bigger car. God has put me here for big things. And God has put you here for big things, too. And some of those big things require money. I want to give back in a very, very big way. And I got 2 kids that have to go to college. I retired my husband in 2008. You know, I told you I made that big, that big income. But here's the problem, about a $400 auto ship for my family. Now, who in the world could pay that when the economy shifted? So my checks plummeted. Not because it was a bad product, it was a phenomenal product. Everything was fantastic. The price was too high. I love our products. $70 plus tax and shipping, are you kidding me? You can make this stuff last 2 months. This, are you $40 plus tax and shipping? It was $49.95 on the shelves of GNC. When do you ever see a product go into person-to-person distribution and go down? Never. There was market research done on this product, and the price point was meant to be $79.95, and Joe McCord said, absolutely not. I want this to be made available to everyone. And that's why we have price points that are fair and they work. And you can plan on building a multi-billion-dollar, billion-dollar business, billion-dollar, who knows, because we have a price point that is fair and it works, and we have a product that is a medical breakthrough, in my opinion. So, again, I saw the clip. My friend Stewie sent it to me. And I said, wow, how do I get that product? Which everybody else did, right? We had $5 million worth of sales come in. Well, he said, hold on, I want to send you clip 2. And that was this one. And I'm telling you, I never made it to the end. I got to the patents. Pierre and Marie Curie, Alexander Graham Bell, Orville Wright, and Henry Ford. Are you kidding me? I couldn't believe it. The 5 plant ingredients, Ayurvedic medicine, I was all in. I got so excited about this, and I decided, you know what, I've got to be the president of this company. Within 5 hours, the master distributor of the company jumped a plane from Sacramento, came down to Southern California. I must have really been excited on the phone, right? Because he came down to meet Stu and me, my friends in San Diego, the president of the company, my husband, his wife, and I'm not kidding, I never slept all night. And I called him, and I told you, I called him at 6 a.m. I said, this is it, Ski, we've got to do this. That was 14 months ago. I personally sponsored 36 people. My business has just hit 9,500 people today. There are people in the room that even have more. Is that exciting, or is that exciting? I've got thousands of people having remarkable results on this product. I am helping piles and piles of people who are helping piles and piles of people who are helping piles and piles of people. So if you find it hard to get ahead, and you're not getting a leg up, and you may never get to retire, right? It's hard. I mean, who's going to put 2 kids through college, pay off a home, even if you're modest? It's a difficult economic environment out there. If you're sharing the product and you don't talk about the business, shame on you. You are holding out on someone. You are holding out on them. We got a top-down business product, and we got bottom-up product business. If you want to make a significant income in this business, I suggest top-down. Now, of course, you want to say, I want to show you something. What is it? ABC Primetime Investigative Report. Can you watch it right now? Simple, right? So anyway, if you say, gosh, I'd love to share this product with people, then I say, get yourself a Vantage pack. It's a business pack, a business in a box. It comes with everything you need, marketing material and training material, to get yourself up to speed on how to do this, right? It comes with 12 bottles of Protandim and a bottle of True Science. If you've got 2 people in the house that need True Science, there's another pack. You can get 2 bottles of True Science and 6 bottles of Protandim. That's your starter kit. You would never open a liquor store, right, with a 6-pack of Bud. You need to have the Vantage pack. That is $630 plus tax and shipping, but here's the good news. $600 for the product in that pack. So if you never get out of the chute, right, you never get off the starting line, you've got product for you and a loved one for 6 months or yourself for a solid year. So there is a no-lose situation here. Who in the heck wouldn't do this? I have no idea. I was all in. So that's our Vantage pack, our business pack. Now, your job is to go find the first 3 people that want to do what you did, right? They get a Vantage pack. The commission on those first 3 people is $210, $210, $210 for a total of $630 coming back right at you. So you've just about gotten your money back. And let me tell you, if you don't say too much, really hard, it's very exciting, but if you let the video do the heavy lifting for you, right, you shouldn't do it. There's nothing you can say that's more powerful than this. Let the video do the heavy lifting, and you show lots and lots and lots of people, and you don't be attached to the results, you can become wealthy. Is anybody into that program? Is anybody into that program? Okay, so let me tell you a program you would not be into. I have a guy in my business, amazing man in Southern California called Tony Smith. Unbelievable guy. That's such a generic name, I can say it, right? He has personally done business plans for 700 companies, have been involved in opening up 700 businesses. Now, I'm telling you, he's one of the most brilliant men I have ever met in my life. He runs circles around my brain. It is amazing. This guy told me that the average business costs $630,000 to open. Now, some are more and some are less. So, some can be less, I'm not saying, but a lot can be a lot more. $630,000, right? That's the average. He said, if you go to the Small Business Administration website, what percentage would you guess never make it past the first 36 to 48 months? Somebody give me a guess. What percentage will not make it past 36 to 48 months? Somebody raise your hand. 75. Someone said what? 85%. 84.6 to be exact. Will never, and I said 6.3, it was $600,000, sorry. Never make it past the first 36 to 48 months. So tell me, are you going to sign up for this program, 600 grand, and you have a 15% chance of making it? Raise your hand if you're signing up for that program. Nobody? But that's what people do. They sign on the dotted line of our company, right? And they go, oh, I'm going to be rich. And tomorrow, I'm going to go to the gym, I'm going to get my nails done. Woo! Fabulous, right? No, this is a work program. It's called network marketing, not net play marketing. My friend Claudia said that. Network marketing. It is the most phenomenal business model I have ever seen. There are 6 ways of getting paid in our business, and I'm going to tell you about the last one that I'm the most excited about. Global pools. They say 4% of all new volume for the leaders of the company that have been around a while and have gone through the school of hard knocks, gotten more no's than you have, right? Than some of you have. And we make a percentage of all the volume that comes in from the company. How exciting is that? We are one team. We are one company, one LifeVantage. So I'm not going to go into the details. For those of you who are here to learn about the product, like I said, I'm not going to waste your time. We're excited you're here. But if this business opportunity excites you, please, please get with the person who brought you here and just tell them tonight, not interested, want to be a product user, or are you kidding me? I want to get started right now. Don't make them ask you. They're a little nervous, you know, your friends and all that. Tell them where you stand. A, not interested. B, I want to be a product user. Or C, I'm all in. Tell me what to do. I just want to tell you that I am so phenomenally grateful for this business model, and I'm grateful for me, and I'm so grateful for you. The happier we all are, there will be fewer bad things that happen on the freeway. I'm excited that you're all here tonight. I feel so blessed. Like I said, I've been struck by lightning twice. I have a beautiful, beautiful family, and my amazing husband. I'm begging him not to go back to his consulting work so that I can take advantage of the time that we have. You guys, I want to say, you're first. You are first. This is Phoenix, right? This is a very big place. I could not believe driving from one end to the other. I needed a meal just to get from one end to the other. I was hungry. I ate dinner. We were hungry by the time we got to the other end of Phoenix. You guys cannot believe. They say that if you can be the first 150,000 people in an opportunity like this, you have not just an opportunity. You have an opportunity of a lifetime. Now, I don't know where we are, somewhere between 25 and 35,000 people. Woo, are you kidding me? We are at the very, very beginning, so I encourage you, get in, get busy, and become a fabulous, amazing student. And I'm so grateful. Thank you so much for having me.